The story of Leonardo DiCaprio does not begin with red carpets or worldwide fame. It begins in East Hollywood during the 1970s and 1980s, a place far removed from the glamorous image many people associate with Los Angeles. Growing up in a modest neighborhood near Hollywood Boulevard, Leonardo witnessed a world that was often chaotic and unpredictable. His mother, Ermeline Indenbirken, worked tirelessly to support him as a single parent, taking multiple jobs just to keep their small household stable. Despite financial struggles, she believed deeply in her son's potential. She would take him across the city to auditions, sometimes traveling long distances on public transportation just for a few minutes in front of casting directors. Those early experiences shaped Leonardo's character. He learned resilience, patience, and the importance of persistence long before the world ever recognized his name. A childhood shaped by determination. Life in East Hollywood taught Leonardo lessons that went far beyond what he could learn in school. The environment around him was not always easy, and many families faced daily challenges simply trying to get by. Watching his mother work so hard left a lasting impression on him. He often spoke later in life about how her dedication motivated him to succeed, not only for himself, but also for her. Acting became more than a childhood hobby. It became a pathway toward opportunity. As a young boy, Leonardo began attending auditions and small casting calls, hoping to land commercials or television appearances. The process was not glamorous. Waiting rooms were filled with other hopeful children and parents who all shared the same dream. Rejection was frequent, but each disappointment strengthened his determination. Even at a young age, Leonardo understood that success in the entertainment industry would require persistence and belief. The first steps into acting by the late 1980s, Leonardo began gaining small roles in television and commercials. These early opportunities helped him learn the craft of acting, while also introducing him to the competitive nature of the industry. Many of his first appearances were brief, sometimes lasting only a few minutes on screen, but each role offered valuable experience. Eventually, he earned recurring roles on television shows such as Parenthood and Growing Pains. These performances allowed audiences to begin recognizing his talent. While the roles were modest, they gave Leonardo a chance to develop his skills and build confidence. At the same time, he continued auditioning for film roles, hoping to move beyond television. The journey was gradual and required patience, but each step forward confirmed that his childhood dream of becoming an actor was slowly becoming reality. A breakthrough performance in film. The turning point in Leonardo DiCaprio's early career came in 1993, when he appeared in the film This Boy's Life, starring alongside the legendary actor Robert De Niro. Acting opposite such an experienced performer could have been intimidating for a young actor, but Leonardo approached the role with remarkable confidence and dedication. Critics quickly noticed his performance and praised the emotional depth he brought to the character. That same year, he appeared in What's Eating Gilbert Grape alongside Johnny Depp. His portrayal of a young boy with developmental challenges earned widespread acclaim and led to his first nomination from the Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor. At just 19 years old, Leonardo had already proven that he was far more than a television performer. He was an actor capable of powerful and transformative roles. Becoming a global star, Leonardo's career took an extraordinary leap in 1997 when he starred in Titanic, directed by James Cameron. The film became one of the most successful movies in cinematic history and transformed Leonardo into an international superstar almost overnight. Audiences around the world connected with his portrayal of Jack Dawson, a young artist whose optimism and courage captured hearts everywhere. The film's enormous popularity brought unprecedented attention to Leonardo's life and career. Suddenly, he was recognized wherever he went, and his face appeared on magazine covers across the globe. While the success of Titanic brought incredible opportunities, it also created new challenges. Being known primarily for a single role made it difficult for him to convince some critics and filmmakers that he could take on more complex and serious characters, searching for meaningful roles. After the overwhelming success of Titanic, Leonardo carefully considered the direction of his career. Rather than repeating similar romantic roles, he began seeking projects that allowed him to grow as an actor. This decision led him to collaborate with some of the most respected directors in the film industry. One of the most significant partnerships of his career began with Martin Scorsese, starting with the historical drama Gangs of New York. The collaboration helped Leonardo transition into more mature roles that demanded emotional intensity and complexity. Over the following years, he appeared in several acclaimed films, including The Aviator, The Departed, and Shutter Island. Each project demonstrated his commitment to challenging material and reinforced his reputation as one of the most dedicated actors of his generation. Years of recognition without the Oscar. Despite his growing reputation and numerous celebrated performances, Leonardo DiCaprio experienced many years without winning an Academy Award. He received multiple nominations, and critics frequently praised his work, yet the coveted Oscar remained out of reach for a long time. This unusual situation became widely discussed by film fans and media outlets. Performances in films such as The Wolf of Wall Street and Inception were admired by audiences and critics alike. Nevertheless, the award continued to elude him. Rather than allowing this to discourage him, Leonardo continued focusing on the craft of acting itself. His dedication to storytelling and collaboration with talented filmmakers showed that his motivation went beyond awards. Over time, his persistence became an important part of his professional identity. A demanding role that changed everything. In 2015, Leonardo took on one of the most physically demanding roles of his career in the film The Revenant, directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu. The film required him to film in harsh outdoor environments and portray a character struggling to survive in the wilderness. The production involved challenging conditions, long shooting schedules, and intense emotional scenes. When the movie premiered, critics praised Leonardo's powerful performance, describing it as one of the most compelling portrayals of his career. In 2016, after many years of nominations, he finally won the Academy Award for Best Actor. The moment was widely celebrated by fans and colleagues around the world. For Leonardo, the award represented recognition for decades of dedication and commitment to his craft. Using fame to support environmental causes beyond acting, Leonardo DiCaprio has devoted significant energy to environmental advocacy. In 1998, he established the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, which focuses on conservation efforts, climate awareness, and protecting wildlife habitats. Through this organization, he has supported projects aimed at preserving ecosystems and promoting sustainable solutions. Leonardo has also produced and narrated environmental documentaries, including Before the Flood, which highlights the global impact of climate change. His activism reflects a long-standing interest in environmental protection that began during his childhood. Over the years, he has spoken at international events and worked with scientists and environmental organizations to encourage greater awareness of environmental challenges facing the planet. Life beyond the spotlight. Despite decades of fame, Leonardo DiCaprio has remained relatively private about his personal life. He continues to choose film roles carefully, often working with directors who share his passion for storytelling and artistic experimentation. In recent years, he appeared in major films such as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Killers of the Flower Moon, both of which received significant critical attention. Outside of filmmaking, he spends time supporting charitable initiatives and environmental programs. While public interest in his personal life remains strong, Leonardo has often emphasized that his focus remains on meaningful creative projects and global environmental efforts. A legacy of talent and persistence today, Leonardo DiCaprio is widely regarded as one of the most influential actors of his generation. His journey from a modest childhood in East Hollywood to international acclaim reflects years of dedication, resilience, and artistic passion. Along the way, he has portrayed a wide range of characters, collaborated with some of the world's most respected filmmakers, and used his platform to support important environmental causes. His story reminds audiences that success in any field often requires patience and determination. More than anything, Leonardo's career shows how talent combined with persistence can create a lasting impact not only in cinema, but also in the wider world.